Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. So today I'm going to be talking to you about transformation. And I know that a lot of us say that we want to go through transformation or we want to go through change of some sort. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my journey with transformation, and I'm also going to talk to you about some things that we should kind of watch out for while we are going through transformation, because transformation is definitely a journey. A lot of us expect to have this transformation to either happen overnight. We're like, why hasn't it happened yet? I've been doing all the things for like 2 days and things are still staying the same. Or a lot of us think it has to be super easy, but transformation truly can be quite painful, and we're going through physical changes ourselves, and we are changing our circle of friends, or we're changing our environment, we're changing a lot of things around us. So it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be really hard and really painful, but it's just to be aware that it doesn't always happen super easily. Like, it takes commitment. It's kind of like the marathon runner who's like looking at the vision way further ahead. If they were to look at their feet, they'd probably just fall over and be like, fuck this, I've had enough. Like, I don't want to keep running till the end, but they have to hold the goal, like hold the vision to the very end. So I think that that's so important to remember while we are going through these transformations or changes, that it would be great if it did happen all overnight, but it's not always like just having a pixie haircut. Like, you can go have a long hair and have a pixie haircut and be like, yes, I'm transformed, I'm a new person. But if you want to build sustainable change, if you want to build change that goes beyond just a quick haircut, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So just remember that. And a lot of us don't fully commit to our transformation because we might have somebody reject us in the early stages, or we might face some kind of failure in the early stages, and then it just kind of sets us back, and we're just like, oh, like, I don't want to commit to this anymore because I kind of failed and I kind of sucked. But I'm telling you right now, if you try something and you fail and you suck a little bit, so what? You're new at it. Or so what? Try it again. Because if you have an idea or if you have a vision about something that you want to do or you want to achieve, you wouldn't have that idea if it wasn't possible. So just go for it. And if you fail, so what? Try again. Just get yourself up and try again, because nobody who's ever achieved anything great in the world got it the first go and sustained it. It's just science. You know, I'm a scientist. It's science. It's how it is. So I'll just talk to you a bit about some of my changes. So like the last year has been a huge shift for me. I would have not been here 1 year ago. There is no way that I would want to speak on camera. I used to be so nervous, and I used to be, oh no, somebody else go, you can have your moment, or you do this. And that's not me now. Now I'm like, yes, I signed up, baby. Here I am. I'm here for it. And it's not happened overnight. It's taken me showing up on my stories or showing up incrementally, tapping on it, like just believing in myself. Because if you don't have like people around you that believe in you when you are going through changes or things like that, you have to surround yourself with those people either online, or you have to just build so much self-belief in yourself and just remind yourself, rewire your belief system. Be like, why am I telling myself that I can't? Because I can. And if you do have a story that you can't do it, it's likely super fucking outdated, and it's time to just clear those neural pathways. You probably have a few of your favorite ones, but get some new ones in there and be like, yes, bitch, I can do it, and prove yourself wrong. I prove myself wrong all the time. And when you prove yourself wrong, you're like, okay, I'm kind of a slay, like that was amazing. So it's so important. So like I said, if you don't have those people in your community, find them online. And I know you have these people online, by the way. You are in the Gala Darling community. You're in my community. You have these people around you. So there's no excuses. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. So in saying that as well, you want to be careful around surrounding yourself with those people who are like reality checking you. You know, those people that are quickly like, nah. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how long that's going to take? I don't believe that that's possible for you, or whatever. Those people, cut them out. You have to cut the reality checkers out, or the people that are going to say, oh my God, you've changed. Like, oh my God, you used to do this. Be so careful of those people, because they're holding on to an idea of how you should be, and that you should be that person for the rest of your life. And that's not how it is. We were born to change. We were born to evolve. We were born to do whatever the fuck we wanted to do, even if we don't think it's possible. So I'm suggesting you don't have to cut everyone out, but those reality checkers that make you feel like shit when you tell them your new idea, those reality checkers that are just going to be like, you should just stick to this. Like when I was first quitting alcohol, it was like 4 years ago or something, like maybe 5. At the beginning of my journey, I used to have friends message me being like, I can't believe you're not drinking anymore. You're so boring. Can't you just have one drink? Or can't you do this? And you have to just be careful of those people because it was a detriment to my health at the time to be drinking. So I was choosing not to drink for my health. And these people were telling me that I should drink and I was boring. So they would rather me put my health to a detriment. They would rather me put myself through that than acknowledge that they don't want to see me not drinking or whatever it was. So it's just really funny. So obviously I cut those people out and I was like, see ya, if you can't handle this when you're like sober, no thanks. It's just really funny though. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions now and feel free to pause this video and see what answers come up. And there's my little dog in the background. He's like, yeah. See what comes up because these questions you have to answer yourself when you are going through change. So what would your life look like right now if you never changed? If you never changed and committed to your transformation or whatever you want to commit to, what would your life look like if you never changed? And what impact would that have on you, like physically? What impact would that have on you emotionally? And what impact would that have on you spiritually? So I really recommend answering those questions. You can pause it or come back to this at the end and really go through that because the reality is you want to change and you want to grow. You don't want to stay the fucking same for the rest of your life. And are you willing? Are you willing to do what it takes? Because it's not always easy to go through big changes. It's not always easy to have these big aha moments. So are you willing to be like, yes, even if I fail, I'm going to get up. Even if my fucking friends think I'm crazy, I'm going to keep doing it. Are you willing to take those steps? Because true transformation comes when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. And just remember that. True transformation comes when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. Because it's like a caterpillar going into a butterfly. I'm sure that that's not comfortable. I'm sure that the caterpillar's not sun tanning or whatever. Like they have to go into this weird cocoon thing, spend like 3 weeks in it, crush themselves, and then they reappear as a butterfly. So if you have to come in, if you have to internalize yourself, if you have to not go to social things, if you have to cut some people out, or if you have to, whatever you have to do, are you willing to do it? And just a reminder as well, you can't ask a blind person to proofread your vision, or you can't ask somebody who hasn't been where you're going for directions. So stop asking for people who maybe aren't interested in what you're doing or what you're going through for directions. Just be like, they haven't been there. They haven't been through what I'm going through. Like ask my friends online or ask somebody who actually cares. Or believe in yourself that you can do it. And you might get it wrong. It might not happen the first time, but you absolutely can do it. And I believe in you. I believe in you, and this is possible. And I'm just your hype girl. Like I'm here to hype you the fuck up. Because I didn't really have anyone hyping me up when I started my journey, or maybe even a few years into my journey. I had a lot of people when I was going through transformation. I had to cut my diet out like crazy. I went on all these juice cleansers and I had this crazy arthritis in my leg and it was literally the size of a grapefruit. And I had so many friends and family tell me what I was doing was ridiculous. It was never going to work. It wasn't possible. I was getting scammed. I proved them wrong. I didn't have anyone else. I hired a coach and she believed in me, but everyone else in my family thought I was being scammed. And then few months later, I was like, bitches, I'm healed. So if you intuitively know that you have to do something, I'm just telling you to do it. So now we are going to get stuck into a gorgeous, gorgeous tapping So drink your water and buckle in, because this is going to make you feel ready for your change. This is going to make you feel ready to just be like, yes, I can do it. Or even if you don't know what you're going to commit to yet, whatever it is, we're just going to make you feel comfortable and ready for this transformation, or committing to the transformation, or just opening yourself up to new possibilities. So I'm so excited. Have a big drink of water. Amazing. So when you're ready, you've had your water, we're going to start on the side of the hand and just repeating after me. I am ready to commit to change and my full-blown transformation. Even if I don't fully know what that looks like, I'm ready to start making changes and start evolving and growing today. Even if it means I'm going against the grain. Part of me is worried that maybe my friends or family won't like this new version of me. Or that they're going to say, wow, you've really changed. And it's going to make me feel like I've done something wrong. But even though I feel like that, I love, accept, and forgive myself. I acknowledge that I'm not perfect. But I also acknowledge that I'm committed to my transformation. And I'm committed to this new version of myself. And I'm ready to spread my wings. I'm ready to show myself that I can do it. And maybe this time actually follow through. And not just keep talking about it. Because change is something that's constant. And I believe if I'm not changing, I'm not growing. Even if things are really good right now, I'm choosing to believe that they can get even better. And that I'm so excited that I get to live this life where change and transformation just comes to me so naturally. And maybe I need to listen to my intuition more and not compare myself to other people, because we all have our own unique journeys. And what works for somebody else is probably not going to work for me. Firstly, because I'm a fucking superstar. And secondly, because I do things differently. I don't do things like everyone else. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now tapping on my hand. So right now I'm opening myself up to new ideas, new possibilities of what my life could look like, of what I could do for work, or even what my home looks like. The opportunities are truly endless. And I'm ready to be fucking astounded at my transformation. I look back at all of the years up until now, and I have been through so many fucking phases. Some of them good. Some of them like, what the fuck was I wearing? You know what I'm saying? But all of these parts of me were necessary. They were necessary for me to be where I am right now. So I love the idea of changing, transforming, and growing. And I love and accept all parts of me. Even that weird 13-year-old funny phase I went through. Okay, take a deep breath in. And releasing. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more juicy, like you've shifted a little bit of energy around resistance to change, or just like if you're not sure where you're going, maybe you're feeling a bit stuck and you're just ready for something, but you don't know what it is yet. Have a big drink of water. I drink mine afterwards. And then we will get started on the top of the head. I'm ready for this change now. I'm ready to start believing in myself more. And I'm ready to show myself that I can do it. Even if it's really difficult. Even if it's never been done before. I'm ready to tell myself that I can do it. Because whatever I want to do is possible. It might not be the easy way, or it might not be the fast route, but I am committed to the journey. Because when I reach the destination, I'll be on to the next journey anyway. So I might as well just enjoy the journey. And not try rush things. Not try and have it figured out overnight. And not to pout my lips and say, why hasn't anything happened yet? Good things take time. And there is no rush. But there is one consistent. That I am growing and changing every day. And that I have astounding self-belief in myself. I only surround myself with people who support me. And I truly believe in myself. And I can take the necessary steps. And I'm willing to do what it takes. And I believe in myself. And I show up for myself. And this time I fully commit. I am not settling for mediocre or just above average. I can reach as high as I want. I just have to release the time frame or the how I'm going to get there. And just know and trust that I'm the baddest bitch in all the land. And that my transformation should go down in motherfucking history. Like the Wicked Witch of the West. But I'm obviously a witch that slays. And a transformation witch. So I choose to not take life so seriously. I choose to not hold on to the outcome. And maybe just approach it with more play. More fun. and remind myself that I don't have to have everything figured out. I just have to show up and take one baby step every day. And then every now and again, maybe a big jump or a couple of jumps, whatever. But I'm not in a race. And I am gentle with myself as I go through these changes. Because maybe some feelings of frustration or worry come up. And I accept that these are completely normal. But I'm ready. I'm ready for the next step. And I'm ready to just show myself that I can do it. And that I can look back and think, fuck, we've come a long way. Like I already have come such a long way. So I'm really excited about this next chapter. Even if I don't know what it entails, I'm choosing to be so excited by it. Because if I'm excited, only good things are going to come. And I'm claiming now that only amazing things come my way. And that I can be surprised and delighted every day. And the universe is always working in my way. And so it is. Beautiful. Take a beautiful deep breath in and hold it at the top. And release. Oh, I hope you're feeling good and ready for change. Come back to this tapping whenever you feel like you just need that boost and reminder that you can do it and that I have your back, that this community has your back. And even if you're feeling alone, you're not alone. We're all in this together. And thank you so much. I love you and I'm so excited. So if you would like to work with me further, you can just DM me on Instagram. Danny Lent is my name. Or even if you just want to let me know how you found this session, how you found the tapping. I love talking to people through the DMs. So let me know. I have heaps of free YouTube tapping. So it's also Danny Lent on YouTube. I've got an abundance of YouTube tappings. I've got a course, Tapping Into Not Giving a Fuck, which is a total slay if you just want to like get the fuck out of your own way and just have more fun every day. And the tappings are so much fun. And or you can come revive your vibe with me. Whatever you want, but please DM me on Instagram. Let me know how you get on with this tapping. I'm so excited. And just remind yourself that you can do it. And even if people around you don't believe in you, because you absolutely can. You can't be limited by other people's beliefs. Like, no. We ain't doing that. We're not playing that game anymore. Anyway, I love you. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I will speak to you soon. Mwah.